This video is brought to you by the EA Game Changers Network. Massive thanks to EA for flying me out to Germany to record some FIFA 19 content for you guys. Let's get right into today's video. Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G and welcome to the second episode of the FIFA 19 PSG Career Mode series. Last episode went down really well, at least in terms of transfers. We brought in N'Golo Kanté and also Marcelo, two big money signings, but I'm sure with the quality they'll provide us, they'll really be worth the money. Apart from that, we played our first game against Monaco in the French Super Cup. Unfortunately, we lost that. Hopefully this episode, we can get better results in the Liga. Yes guys, first league games will be in today's episode, and also Champions League action. Also more transfer stuff, so there's a load of stuff going on in today's episode. And if you guys are excited for this one, make sure to drop a like on this video. Let's shoot for 600 likes for the second episode of this series. Go down there, drop a like, make sure you subscribe as well, as there's going to be a ton of FIFA 19 career mode content coming your way, as it's now time to kick off the French League season. This is the team we're going for. We've gone with a very strong team, practically my strongest 11. Haven't really made any change in comparison to the lineup we put in against Monaco. So yes, it's a strong team and I'm really expecting us to get our first win in this one as Mbappe plays at instant Cavani through. Here goes Cavani. Can he get his first goal off this season? The keeper makes a good save there as the scoreline remains 0-0, but this could be a chance. Here's the golden boy Mbappe. Elastico inside. He gets away with the ball, shoots with the outside of his right boot, and Mbappe gets the first goal of our French League season. The first goal of Liga comes from this man, Kylian Mbappe. A really good finish. The keeper probably could have done a bit better there, but that Elastico to, send the defender the wrong way was just brilliant. The keeper kind of messed up there regardless. Mbappe does get that goal to himself as our opponents are now on the attack. Keep in mind, this is on ultimate difficulty, so the game is super challenging as a massive chance comes for our opponents. Luckily, one of our defenders was able to put in the block there. As now again our opponents on the attack. Some good build-up play for them. Massive chance for Fahd, who takes the shot from outside the box. First time itself, and he puts it right into the top corner. This is ultimate difficulty. You're going to concede a lot of these goals. The AI just plays so well, which I do really like. I love the fact that career mode this year with ultimate difficulty can be a big challenge. But let's see if we can beat our opponents, as here's Kylian Mbappe on the attack. Cuts this one back to Neymar, and he just side foots that one home. Piece of cake for someone as good as Neymar. 2-1 up now just before halftime. And also, this is Neymar's brand new celebration in the game. Both Neymar and Mbappe have new celebrations. I want to show you guys Mbappe's celebration as well. Can't wait for that. Also, let me know in the comment section, who do you think is going to finish our top scorer this season? Neymar, Mbappe or Cavani? It's going to be an intense battle between these three because of how good they are in front of goal. Here's Neymar though, crossing this one into Cavani, and he had a chance to open his account for the season. Unfortunately, the post did deny him there. 72 minutes into the game, still 2-1 to PSG, as we might have a chance again. Here's Mbappe down the wings. We know how quick he is. Cuts inside, still Mbappe. Mbappe finds Cavani. Cavani with the shot, and that was such a tame effort from Edinson Cavani. Scoreline still 2-1, but here's Marcelo, cleverly done to control the ball. Finds Neymar. Neymar now, oh, brilliantly done with the scoop turn. Still Neymar. Neymar goes for the finesse shot from outside the box, and that looked so good. The animations for finesse shots have been improved, which is really nice to see. And now in the 90th minute, could see a chance for our opponents. We don't want to be conceding so late on in the game, and thankfully we don't. We managed to hold on to the scoreline as we get ourselves our first 3 points of the season and also our first win of the season. And N'Golo Kanté and Neymar seem really happy about that for some reason. Oh well, first win, probably that's why. Anyways, players that will boss the midfield in 2018. This is again a new addition in career mode. From now on you'll get reports like this, which is nice to see. They even have UEFA Player of the Year, UEFA Team of the Year, and all such stuff in the news section, which is good as it makes the experience more immersive. Anyways, we've got Dybala in this list, David Silva in this list, Sergio Busquets, which is great to see Busquets in there, and Kevin De Bruyne, which is interesting. Time to get some training done. I didn't really touch the training feature in the previous episode, but one thing you will notice, in training, you can now train sprint speed and the strength stat, as well as I'm doing the sprint speed training for Lo Celso, just to show you guys that, which is great. I mean, if you've got players with like low pace, youngsters from the youth academy with low pace, but you want to, train up their sprint speed and all, you can now finally do that, which is great from EA. That's one of the new additions in career mode. Regardless, transfer offer for Adrien Rabiot from Atletico Madrid for £26.5 million. I'm not interested in selling Rabiot. I know his contract's running out as well, so we're definitely going to be renewing that very, very soon. We're only doing one season though, so yeah, I still don't want to be selling Rabiot. We sim our next game against EAG or EA Quinghomp. I'm not sure how you pronounce their name, but regardless, 3-0 win for us. Cavani with a brace as he does open his account for the season. Keep in mind, I had to record this entire series in like 3 days, so I do have to sim a lot of the French League games, and that is one reason why I chose PSG, because the French League isn't really that competitive, which means we can completely focus on the Champions League and all that. So that is why I chose PSG to, record with at the capture event. Barcelona, I know a lot of you guys have been asking for that. That will be coming soon when the game launches. In that series, I'll be playing practically every game, and that wasn't possible for me to do at the capture event, so you guys will have to wait like a week for the Barcelona career mode. But regardless, loads of FIFA 19 content coming your way. As you guys can see on your screen, I'm trying to negotiate for a backup striker in Mariano, who's actually got pretty decent potential this year. I know he's 25, but the fact that Real Madrid signed him and gave him number 7 has got me really interested in this guy. So a 30 million transfer for him, not bad. We've sold a few players like, the ones I wanted to sell, Kevin Trapp and all, so we've got enough funds to get this transfer done, so why the hell not? We need a backup striker. Let's just sign Mariano. I'll tell you what, this wasn't my first option. I really wanted to bring in Lautaro Martinez as my backup striker. Unfortunately, he just made the move to Inter Milan, so we'll sign him in another career mode. Mariano is a player I probably won't try because of him joining Real Madrid and all, so I thought, you know what, capture event, he's at Olympique Lyon in this build of the game, so let's go ahead and try and sign him and have him as our backup striker. He's also used to the Liga, which makes it even better. He's really going to help us in all those games that we are going to be simming. We'll also give him a game in this episode just to see how he plays in FIFA 19, and there's the cutscene regarding his signing. He's going to be wearing number 13 for us this season as Paris complete Mariano signing, which is definitely nice to see. The 25-year-old, 30 million pounds for him, which is pretty expensive, but I'm sure he's going to be really useful as we do sim the next game in the French League against Angers. A 4-0 win for us, which is definitely nice to see. Munir has been scoring a few goals here and there. Brace for him. Mbappe gets himself another goal. Mariano scores as well on his debut coming off the bench. Now, transfer deadline day, we're practically done with all our transfers. We brought in Kante, we brought in Marcelo, and of course, we brought in the man himself, Mariano. So we may make a few more signings in the January transfer window. Definitely, in fact, we're going to be making more signings. But for now, I'm pretty stoked with the lineup of players we have at the club. So yeah, no, not going to be making any more transfers. In the January transfer window, we look to sell a few players and then just see how things are going. For the remainder of this episode, we're going to be getting through the games in the Champions League against Grasshopper and also a league game against Saint-Etienne. We do sim this one against Nimes OL, I'm not sure how you pronounce their name. Neymar scores the all-important goal. Cavani has scored a few, but I think so far it's Mbappe and Neymar getting the job done for us. So let me know in the comment section who do you think will finish top scorer for us this season. Munir grabs September's Player of the Month award, which is great to see. Mariano is going to be out for about 7 days. I'm not sure if he'll be fit for the next game. I'm thinking about playing him against Saint-Etienne just to, see how he plays. Regardless, we've completed one of our board objectives. You guys already know what the objectives are this season. Win the league, win the Champions. I think it's reach the finals of the Champions League and win the Champions League in like 3 seasons, but we're doing only 1 season, so for us, we've got to try and get it done this season itself. Anyways, time for our next French League game. We've simmed quite a few games now. I think this is our 5th league game of the season. Let's get another win in the competition. So far, we've won all our French League games, which is really nice to see. So PSG against Saint-Etienne, and I'm going with a bit of a different lineup, benching a few players here and there, giving a few of the others a chance because we've got Champions League action coming up soon. I'm really good to see how the lads that have come in, the likes of Lo Celso, Kimpembe, how they perform, because there are places to be won in this squad. Here's Verratti on the ball, first attack against Saint-Etienne. Mariano holds up the play well, plays it in behind. But they do clear the ball away, but Kante intercepts. That's what he does. Finds Mbappe. Mbappe! That is cheeky stuff. That's filthy from Kylian Mbappe. The golden boy nutmegs the opposition's keeper. Does his classic real-life celebration as well. Perfect stuff from Kylian Mbappe as we take the lead against Saint-Etienne. Kante with a fabulous assist. So can we make it 2 wins in 2 games on ultimate difficulty? I would really be happy with myself for getting that done, because let me be honest, ultimate difficulty is really tough, as I've said multiple times throughout the course of this video. But I'm learning how to, get along with this game, played properly, and things are working well, at least so far, in our first 2 league games that we're playing in this episode, as we might have another chance. Mariano, what a finish! That is why we signed him for £30 million. This guy is really good. He's been involved in both goals, and this finish was just lethal from, of course, Mariano. Rising shot. I think I did the driven shot with like loads of power, and that is why I just went top bins. Brilliant stuff there from Mariano. As now our opponents on the attack, Cassidy plays this one through to their attacker. And well, this is ultimate difficulty, so you've got to be expecting those, as the scoreline is now 2-1, 27 minutes into the game. The attacking plays the AI puts together is really good in comparison to FIFA 18, which means you're going to see a lot of good goals coming from the opposition, which is great. Last year you saw a lot of those boring goals the AI score, which you won't see this year. You'll see a lot more good goals, which is great. 38 minutes down now. Chance for our opponent to get good shot, but our keeper does make a solid save. Buffon there, making good saves for us, as we might have a chance now to counter. Neymar with a solid pass to Kylian Mbappe. We know he's got the pace, but he decides to play this one through to Mariano, who's got the strength, cuts it back, plays this one to Neymar, takes a fantastic touch and just puts it into the back of the net. Finesse shots with Neymar are just brilliant to pull off. This guy's right foot is unbelievable, and there he's getting that new celebration, showing it off to everyone at the Parc des Princes. 3-1 PSG. And also another thing you'll notice, the scoreboard doesn't update as quickly as it used to do last year. I don't know why EA have gone with that, but oh well. Here's Saint-Étienne again with a chance. Good shot. In fact, not really that good. It was way above the crossbar. So still 3-1 to PSG, as we might have a chance now. Here's Marcelo, finds Mariano. Mariano back to Neymar. Neymar trying the Elastico. A couple of skills there from Neymar. Still Neymar now. Puts in a fabulous cross to Kylian Mbappe. And that is a brilliant volley from Mbappe, as he puts the ball into the back of the net without any problem. But what an assist from Neymar. Again, Mariano involved in the goal. Cavani better be careful, because Mariano is getting the job done for us, at least so far. Now again, some nice link-up play between Mariano and Neymar. Mariano sends this one through to Neymar, who's got the pace. Here's Neymar, one-on-one with the keeper, and that's a brilliant driven shot from Neymar. One thing you'll notice, that driven shots have been nerfed this year. I mean, they're not as overpowered as they were last year. Last year you could just driven shot, like from anywhere, and it most of the time goes into the back of the net. This year they've weakened it a bit, which is great. It does really balance out the game, and there are also new controls to perform a driven shot, which you guys probably already know. I think the demo will be out today, so you guys will get your hands on FIFA 19 gameplay very soon. But that's it for this one. Our biggest victory yet in this game, in this career mode series, which is nice to see. 5-1 on ultimate difficulty. But it's now time for the big action of this episode. Champions League football. Our first game is against a club called Grasshopper Club. I'm not really sure which club they are or where they're from. Regardless, we're going to be playing this one, just seeing how the atmosphere is in the Champions League. This is, of course, the Champions League menus and all, which look really good. There's also a really nice cutscene that plays before the Champions League season begins. Unfortunately, because of YouTube copyright stuff, I cannot be showing that to you guys, so I've got to apologize for that. If you want to have a look at that, just go on Twitter and just find that video. You guys will find the cutscene on Twitter pretty easily. And while you're down there on Twitter, make sure to give me a follow as well. Links to my Twitter will be in the description below. Yeah, I know that was a shameless plug. Regardless, this is of course Champions League action. You can of course hear the anthem in the background, and also take a look at some of the player faces. A few of them may be new ones that weren't there in FIFA 18. Anyways, man, the atmosphere in Champions League games now with the anthem and all, it's just epic. I can't wait for you guys as well to try out career mode. Let me know your thoughts on it, because Champions League in career mode is really a big deal for me. Obviously, I still feel this year career mode could have been so much more better with more features. EA, of course, couldn't really get that done. I'm hoping FIFA 20 is the year where they'll, of course, make more changes for career mode. As I'm now a game changer, I can, of course, give my feedback to EA directly, and hopefully they can, make some changes to the game mode. Regardless, for now, let's get into our first Champions League game of the season. For this one, I decided to go with Rabiot instead of Draxler, just to give us a bit more of strength and control in midfield, as Rabiot is on the ball. Plays this one out wide to Neymar. Here's Neymar putting it across to Cavani, and wow, What a goal from Edinson Cavani, the header of dreams. I think that is the best goal we've scored so far. Neymar's early cross was just pinpoint, and then Cavani doing what he does best, put the ball into the back of the net from an unusual angle as PSG take the lead in the Champions League in the 28th minute of this game. I'm really hoping this can be a goal fest for us because Grasshopper Club doesn't really have the talent that we have, so I'm really hoping we can score like a shit ton of goals in this game and, you know, pick up our first 3 points in the Champions League as our opponents may have a chance. Good attempt. I think that even clipped the post as well. So yeah, the AI on ultimate difficulty, regardless of the team, can really create a few good chances here and there's a good interception though from Draxler. Draxler chips this one to Kylian Mbappe, who does get the ball finally. Still Mbappe cuts this one to Cavani, who had a chance to make it 2-0 against Grasshopper, but a big block from one of the opposing defenders as here we go again on the attack. PSG now attacking from the right flank. Munir goes for the fake shot, plays this one back into Kylian Mbappe. Still Mbappe goes for the ball roll, which sells a couple of defenders, and a power shot to end off the attack as Mbappe makes it 2-0. And should I even include that in the video? Because that was one of the worst celebrations I've seen. I just pressed the circle button or the shoot button because that's actually a random celebration. I thought he'll do something cool, but remind me to never do the random celebration again, guys, because that was hideous. Anyways, now Neymar on the attack. 68th minute of this game, puts in another cross. Mbappe could get there. We have another chance, but it's going to be a penalty as that's a terrible challenge from one of the Grasshopper players inside the box. He really should be getting sent off for that, but the referee, I don't know, he's not having it as Neymar gets a chance to score in the Champions League as well. Decent penalty from Neymar as he makes it 3-0. 69th minute of this one. And again did the random celebration, and Neymar's again doing something weird. I think that was Bafetimbi Gomes' celebration. Regardless, 3-0 up PSG, but now our opponents on the attack. What is our defense doing? I have absolutely no idea. Ball played out wide. Here's Jeffrin again now on the attack. Puts in a cross. A volley from an unusual position. A position where we should not be conceding, but what was Buffon doing there? He really should be saving those as, you know what, that was a terrific strike though. I'm eager to see the replay of that, but as I said, on ultimate difficulty, the AI scores some really insane goals like this one. I mean, what a volley that was. I think he used the timed finishing feature. I haven't really gotten to grips on using the timed finishing feature. Hopefully soon I'll get a good hang of it and I can use it more often and also score goals like that as we do get our win in the Champions League. 3 points secured. I'm really eager to facing Porto in the Champions League because I think that will be a tremendous challenge because we know they are a good team. So after our first Champions League group game, we are second in the group, which is not really that bad. So from now on, every episode actually, we'll have 3 games and we'll be continuing in that manner until we end off this mini series, as we are going to be simming this game against Stade Rennais, a 1-1 draw away from home. EA haven't really fixed the simulation stuff, like from away from home. Even if you're the better team, you can lose games pretty often, so that's a bit disappointing. The scoreline in that game, 1-1 though. Anyways, I've created a second team just in case we need to sim games and all, so that's how things are going to be looking for our second team. And for some reason, the footage of my second game plan that I've made, my attacking game plan, has just vanished. I guess it got deleted or something, or corrupted. Regardless, this is my new game plan that I'm going to be using in a few games here and there. It's called the attacking game plan, of course, and I'm going to be going with a 4-1-2-1-2 formation for that. So with Neymar and Cam, Cavani and Mbappe strikers. So it's a bit of a shame I couldn't show you guys my tactics for that, but the only difference I've made in terms of, you know, instructions and tactics is that I've got fast build-up instead of possession play as my offensive way of playing. That's pretty much the only difference. But yeah, that's going to be a formation I'll use when I'm maybe losing a game or, you know, in a tight situation or against a weaker side. I just want those goals quickly. That's probably the way I'm going to be playing. And the best part with dynamic tactics is you can literally just change that with the flick of, you know, the D-pad. So that's pretty nice. You guys will see that in action in the next episode. Maybe the footage is still there in the next episode. I don't know. We'll see about that. We do get a couple of good wins in the French league, which is nice. Next episode, I'll show you guys the league table and just show you guys how we're doing. A few injuries, which is not good. Draxler is going to be out for a couple of months. And also, Verratti is going to be out for 5 weeks. That's not good. We'll deal with all that next episode. Really hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you guys have had, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're watching my channel for the first time. And I'll see you guys soon with another video.